We are the Kingdom of Georgia. We are playing as Despot Tiljad of Georgia, of the Bagratuni, historically famous royal line of Armenia. And we are currently Georgian. We do not plan to stay Georgian. We plan to get back to being Armenian as soon as we can make it happen. We are going for the Armenian, the Revive Greater Armenia achievement, for which we need to completely control the region of the former Armenian Empire, which is that. But if we control that, and a chunk of that, they also become de jure part of the empire when we form it. So that's worth knowing what we're doing. So, yeah, the good Georgia, not the bad Georgia. We have recently taken a whole bunch of territory of Prince Hovzep here, who I believe is our cousin. We would quite like to take this off of him, because we would quite like to be our primary title, and we are close to being able to do so. But it doesn't have any de jure counties. That is interesting. So we can only become the Armenian principalities if we inherit it. So that's not happening. How odd. What an interesting title. And we're not inheriting that. But let's have a look to try and remind ourselves, because I can't frickin' remember. Apart from having one leg and being massive on the weed, we do love a bit of weed. What else have we got going on here? So, in terms of heirs, our current heir is Princess Sophia of Georgia. She has a decent grandson. In fact, two decent grandsons. So we do have some good heirs in line there. The alternative is we have Princess Juliana of Georgia, who is 15 and has some rather filthy good stats. We would quite like that. The main issue we have at the moment is that in order to make her inherit, we would have to get Sophia here out of the line of succession, which is tough because where we left it last stream, we were sitting there thinking about whether we kind of really want to stay as the Bagratuni. But the issue we've got is how we align the Armenian dynasties. Because we need to become househead, basically. And the problem we've got is househead. How the househead stuff works is it goes down lines and comes back again. So one way we could line this up again is because it's down that line. So to get it back to come down our line, we would have to kill an awful lot of people. Like a lot of people. The alternative is we marry back into it. Because if we married into this line over here and killed a few people, then we'd potentially be alright. I think we're trying to become current houses. Wouldn't taking current clan head's land work for that as well? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Does the clan head have to be landed? I guess that's the question. In order to be a clan head, or to be a head of a dynasty, do you have to be landed? Yeah, basically, because she married him, we only need to kill 2 people to push the dynasty back onto Samvel, I think. So we could, by doing that, get the dynasty into our line, because essentially what we do is cheat our way into their branch of the family. So I feel like we've got 2 plans here. You have to have the max military strength, so only if nobody else is landed. Well, that's it. I think what it would require is no one here to be landed. And Sarkis definitely is. Because you're my vassal. And they're technically going to be landed when they inherit. So I do suspect that our strongest play here is to try and force it onto either Samvel or Simon. Which by doing that would essentially sort us out. Can someone be your house head and your vassal at the same time? I don't see why not. Because dynasty is independent of landedness. But again, it's the interesting things, because what would be really nice to do is to see, what it doesn't give you is who's next in line. It just says another household will replace him if they exceed his maximum military strength by a significant margin. Needed 1628. Well, we've got 3,200 and we haven't succeeded him. And unless that's saying you need another 1,628 troops, which I don't think it is, that's just a flat out lie. Oh, no, hang on, it dropped, did it? We can do this, we just need another 1,330. Yeah, we're going to get this. We're going to get this. That is a tick down. We just need that many more. We're going to pick up another 400 odd from there. I don't think mercs count. Because otherwise you could cheese it too easily. But we do need to increase the size of our regiments. We need to do that anyway. And we can create a new one. But remember, we're only allowed to create cavalry units. And we can't... The only thing we're allowed that isn't... Oh no, is that our wife? Did our wife just die? Oh, our best friend just died. Right, so. I experienced some level of catharsis, though. Yes, teach me an intrigue. How old are we? 55. I don't think we're going to live that long, to be honest. Like, theoretically, we should... Yeah, there we go. Dynasty house had changed. Who did it change to? Count Alexandra became... See, look, so yeah, it can be my vassal. How the fuck is he the new dynasty head? How does that work? What? Who are you? Oh, I see. Different house, but more troops than the other guy who is your house head. Ah, I see. So it has to flip to a different house within the dynasty. But if we kill him, it can flip back. Or it has a cooldown timer before it will flip back. Only house heads are eligible. So that's the problem, is because we're not the house head. Because he's the house head, we can't become head of the dynasty. And house head is inherited. So if we want to do this and not create a sub-house, then we have to become head of the House of Bagratuni, so that we can become the dynasty head of the Bagratuni dynasty. Yeah, because we haven't got a cadet branch, we've basically got to marry into it, which is fine, because his daughter, if we marry his daughter, where does his house head is going to descend down his line, isn't it? By naturally. So if we marry her to my grandson, then the grandson is going to inherit, or their kid will inherit the house headship. I think that's right. I mean, dearest, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you enjoyed your stream. We are playing CK3 and trying to work out how the hell we cheese our way, well, not cheese, but marry our way into this, into inheriting this dynasty. And Nucrium, thank you very much for the raid. Double raid. Always good. Welcome, raiders. You join us as we're getting dynastic in CK3. Heroes Hour. Oh, good game. So we are currently playing CK3. We are looking to restore the Greater Armenian Empire, which is a decision that lurks within there. So revive the Greater Armenian Empire. But at the moment, we want to do that as the historic Armenian royal family, which is a Bagratuni. We're kind of hampered by the fact that our one-legged ruler here is not actually the head of House Bagratuni, which means he can't be the head of the dynasty. So we're currently looking at how we marry, essentially, we're probably going to marry our grandson to our cousin, Prince Hovsep's daughter here, to try and get it in. Playing in Iberia, trying to avenge the Battle of Tours, keep the second rule alive as possible. Oh yeah, no, well, don't forget, if you need assistance, ! CK3 guide will give you my guide to playing CK3, which is hopefully useful. Why did we not want a cadet branch? Because we just want to carry on being the purest of the pure of the Armenian royal family. Plus, it's just too easy. Like, we could just, if we formed a cadet branch, we'd get control of the dynasty right now. And where would fun be in that, chat? Where would the fun be in taking the easy way out? I think instead what we actually want to do here is we want to marry Samvel here. Right, first things first, who the hell is educating Samvel? Because it should probably be us. Daughter dear, can you let me educate your children, please? We must be guardianing one of our daughters, maybe? Yeah, but she'll come of age before we need him, so that's fine. So chat, don't let me forget that we need to educate Simon here. More critically, what culture is Samvel? He is Georgian. Yeah, we're going to need to flip him to Armenian, but that's fine. We can manage that. We need to flip ourselves to Armenian now. We've got a special Georgian unit anyway. So we could marry him. If we marry him to her, he's not going to be able to have any more kids because his wife is my prisoner. As long as we don't release his wife, from jail, they can't have more kids until he suffers an unfortunate accident. He's just 71, starts his Kingdom Invasion, Holy War for Kingdom Castles Bell, and don't want to waste them. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Successions are not a thing you want to handle at the end of a stream. Now, is he actually going to let us? Oh, why don't you like us? Okay, we have your wife in jail. I accept that we have your wife in jail, but that's no reason not to like us. I accept also, by the way, that we did steal most of your kingdom in a war. That is true. That is fair. My bad. I accept that that's my bad, but still. Right, well, let's try swaying him, and 150 gold, we're actually close to that. We can probably gift him at that point anyway. Yeah, but they can't have any kids after the murder. But if you murder... Who are you? Who are you and why would we... Whatever. If we murder his wife, then he can marry again. And we really don't want him to marry again. We want him to just not have sex. Right, let's see if sending him a gift is enough. Yeah, it should be. Look, mate, here's some gold. Let me marry my grandson to your daughter. Cheers, buddy. So 31% chance we increase our stewardship by 1, which would actually... Would it be useful? 22 doesn't quite help us. But we're going to try. Oh, well, we didn't learn anything useful, which didn't hate us. Score. Okay, so, as things stand... As things stand... Our chief CVs are surprise and fear and stealing your kingdom. Surprise, fear, stealing your kingdom, imprisoning your wife. Well, quite. When in doubt, imprison someone's wife. No. Right, we can... Oh, we can create the Duchy of Georgia. We might want to think about that. We can create an negotiating alliance with Mayor Erzig, who is our half-brother. But no. Juliana could get married. I wonder if we should marry Juliana off, because she has nice traits. I think let's see if we can find her a beautiful husband. If I can spell. Not a lot of beautiful husbands around. Do Afghans only have any useful horse units? Remembering that we want useful horse units here. Because we are only allowed to recruit horsey men at arms. Now you can get IR. IR's an eye for an eye. Scythian, nice. Don't get any custom horsey units. So no custom horsey units off of him. I don't think the Slovenians have custom horsey units. They get Zabrozhochnus, but they're heavy infantry. If we take pirate legacies, we can have horses for corsairs. Oh yeah. I mean, we do need to get back to Armenian, so... He's lustful, so they'd probably have a fair few kids. He's a lustful fornicator. I mean, they would have babies. And ultimately, we do want babies. And all we're trying to do here is get babies. I'm really surprised we're only getting 3 on this, but I suppose it makes sense. Polish for coney or Alan for horse archers. That's the other thing, is we could just try and find an Alan. Are there any Allens with traits? Of course there aren't any Allens with traits. What am I saying? Why would there be any Allens with traits? Because she's a genius, so we can get her to educate our kids. Do Allens give us... Yeah, because they're horse lords, aren't they? So that gets our horse archers, which we really need. We do really need our horse archers. Marry another genius. That's the thing, is if we marry another genius, we're pretty much guaranteed genius babies. But she's not our primary... I guess the question here is whether we marry her to start getting traits going, or we marry her for the cultural links that are going to allow us to recruit horse archers. And the sooner we can get horse archers, the better, I think. I think we're going to... One of our daughters is marrying an Alan. Remember that we've got Princess Lamara here, who's also intelligent. Right, she's a genius. Maybe we do marry the genius to try and... She's our trait lock. She is there to generate traits for us. So you're going to matrilineally marry him. And we need to give you a job so you don't run away. So let's go to courtiers. Court positions. She might actually be a semi-decent antiquarian. No, she's not. Do you fancy being my cupbearer? Yes. Right, so she won't run away now. Shropshire! Always liked you as a county. Thank you very much for following me. Genius is the only one I think doesn't have a downside. Beautiful's fertility bonus has been a real pain in the arse. Inheritance, yeah, it can do. Herculean has a massive downside, which is your characters live much longer, which can be a massive fucking pain in the arse. Because you suddenly end up in a situation where you just end up with constantly old rulers. Princess Lamara here, I think we're going to marry. Sorry, Lamara, but you are marrying an Alan. We'll try and pick you a non-terrible Alan, but they are all a bit bland. Which, you know, Alans. Just, vengeful, temperate, humble, temperate, compassionate. You can have that. That Alan's quite good at fighting. You can have that, Alan. Yeah, long life is a curse in this game. Useful in your first character, not useful after. My knight is reciting romantic poetry to my wife. I'm not going to blame her for it. Fine. Courtly love. If you start screwing my wife, I am not going to let you live. Let's just be honest about that. Let's be open, honest, and upfront about that. Right, do we still have a hook on her? Right, good. We can imprison her when we need to. Yeah, Lamara can stay temperate. Our definition of honest and upfront is letting them see our spider duck collection. Well, quite. No, lose respect. That is the knight that's probably shagging my wife, isn't it? Right, do we actually... Right, the key thing we do need to check here... Right, we do have know thyself. So our line of succession currently goes exactly as we want it. The main issue is Simon here. We need to make sure she dies before we do. Because we can deal with Simon inheriting a bunch of territory and then taking it off his brother. I'm seeing Phyllis? I am? Who are they to judge? Can you stop being pregnant, please, wife? I don't need a lover anymore, though. Sorry about that, gun troder. Mind you, if she pops out a son, that's our problem solved. Oh, look, she's loyal. Aw, thank you, wife. You are my rival. Sir, have you considered being murdered? Also, we apparently don't have a spy master. Juliana! My sweetie. Do me a favour and help me murder this good dude here. Not a trait. Oh, should be back. I think the stream dropped briefly there. Which is always fun. Chat, we have a spindly son. With no traits. I do feel like he might be going in prison, you know. I mean, he might not be our kid. That's how we can justify it to ourselves. I feel like we're justifying this to ourselves. He's not our kid. Yeah, our wife is loyal, so she's unlikely to cheat. It probably is our kid. Oh, why do we have to have a rubbish kid? Oh, what do we do, chat? There's still technically time for us to throw out another son. I think downstairs nursery. Oh no, how sad, he's sick. You know what you'll be doubly sick in? Oh, fuck off. Yeet yourself to the downstairs nursery. I'll be down your flexible scale armor? Yeah, why not? We've got the gold. That's still not going to work, so let's just cancel that. Samvel, don't be fat. Oh, Samvel, you're going to get all the shit traits. Samvel, why? Why, Samvel? Why would you do this to me? Good one, Burko. Samvel were tubby and stupid, yeah. Oh dear, how sad. How sad, chat. Our son apparently died. How unexpected. What an unexpected tragedy that is. Let's just go and eat some hash, shall we? Gives us stewardship -1. That's fine. It's not going to hurt us anyway. We just had a massive fucking blunt. Should we be conquering? I feel like we should be conquering. Sam is a chonker. He is going to be a chonker. Can't stop thinking about where Sophia's loyalties lie. Is she true fan or just a sycophant? We believe she would choose carnal pleasures over friendship. She's irritable. She's a good steward. She's cynical, content, and wrathful. Do you have any of your land we can eat? Prince Sarkis's claims. Sheikdom of Tuberan. Maybe not, because he doesn't like us. We do need some territory over here. We should probably have... What are we doing? What are you up to, everyone in here? Right, you should all be increasing control. Let's get some control increasing going on. We do need to do some faith conversion here. Let's do some faith conversion and assume that next ruler is going to be our conquering person, most likely. Our wife really doesn't like us. Have a gift. Why don't you like us? Okay, admittedly, I threw out I didn't cause his death. He was just in jail. He was just in jail. I didn't kill him. She's still in 27. Someone needs to so God the God did it, not me, pal. Exactly. Oh, Lamara's going to be ambitious. That won't end badly at all. Vassal Count Ermedin. Can you not? I'd rather not lose Tbilisi. Right, pop out a decent son this time, please. No more daughters. Daughters are banned. Because if it's a son, we can actually break that betrothal and just betroth straight to our son. Which would be very useful. Good morning, Sinith22. Be warned, chat, I am finishing early today. I need to get to London Seaward game. So we're playing at home today. So I need to get down for that. So I'll probably be finishing about 1:30, just to warn you. 1:30 UK time, that is. Oh, good God, woman, stop having daughters. Don't give me frowny face. All you've got to do is give me a son. Is that too much to ask? One son. Oh no, someone is plotting against my brother. We do need a crown. We don't have a crown at the moment. I don't care that your skill is merely decent. I would still quite like a crown. I'll spend some grandeur and I lose some stress. But my wife loses her opinion of me. Oh, I'm going to have to go stress myself out, aren't I? Problem is we've done that, so it's not going to give us a boost. Do you ever get twins in this game? Yeah. No, we definitely get twins. Twins can really fuck up your run. Yeah, you can't get triplets. You can get twins. Right, he's got 3 years left on that religious conversion. We might flip him to getting a claim on something after that. Remembering we do need a lot of this territory. Fine, give us some renown. Yeah, twins does tend to descend into who can kill the other one quickest. Right, meanwhile, he's 5. He's going to need educating soon. Are we only educating one person now? Because if so... No, we need Lamara to come of age. Oh man, she'd be so good. Fuck you. Samvel is heading towards a fucking imprisonment. Samvel is shaping up to be a right little shit. A proper little shit is what he's shaping up to be. Yes, tea! Don't forget, tea. Tea is good. Today's tea is the digester. I'm still on my digester. I'll probably switch back to some smoky Russian next week. But yeah, we're on the digester at the moment. Absolutely lovely tea. Don't forget, if you buy it via the link, it helps me out. But also, you get some free tea sent to you if you use the code TheBrit. So, you know, excellent stuff. Rename into Boris. God, he is shaping up to be a Boris, isn't he? We gain a memory of Soppy artifact. Sure, why not? So we could go piety boost, dynasty opinion, prestige. Go on then, like that. Couple of books on display, which is nice. Feel free to get prego again, wife. You could stop hating me for a few minutes. Maybe if you converted to my religion, that would help. There we go. There we go. Got 5. That's not bad. 4% off building costs. That's all right. No! God damn it. Yeah, we probably need to be saving for some feasts here. Let's be honest. Let's visit a brothel as well. Visiting a brothel is always an option. SMR Fisher redeemed a history fact. Ooh, so what's an interesting thing I've learned this week? What interesting things have I learned this week? I'm trying to think what I've been watching and reading this week. Lots of stuff on the Douglas Company history. And cars. What car history have I learned this week? The full history of Hummer as a corporation. Oh, here's an interesting one. Universal Studios. Universal Studios, we think of as a film, obviously a kind of studio that creates films. But the actual origins of Universal Studios are actually with a guy who essentially ran small cinema chains in New York. He owned like 2-3 theatres, and he got so pissed off with the fact that, like, in the silent film era, like, getting hold of films to show was meant dealing with kind of film distributors who were all shady as fuck, that he basically set up his own little film distribution company, and with the sole USP of not being shady as fuck. And that meant that everyone started using him, and then he realised it was actually cheaper to start making his own films. And so that's essentially how Universal started. And when they moved out to California, still in the silent era, they did studio tours right from the word go. So Universal Studio Tours has always been a thing. The only time they stopped doing it right through the silent era, they did Universal Studio Tours, and you could literally just turn up and watch the films being made. Because of course it was silent, so it didn't matter that you had all these crowds hanging around in the background. It was only as the silent era ended they had to temporarily stop Universal Studio Tours and then work out how they did it in a way that didn't interrupt the productions, which is how you then get kind of the studio tour experience starts to build up, where it's very theme parky. But yeah, so like in the silent era, you could literally just rock up, and I think for whatever you'd pay a small fee, and they'd let you into Universal Studios, give you a packed lunch, and you could literally just stand in the background watching films being made, like, which must have been a really interesting experience. So user, welcome to the stream. We have family problems, so user. Well, not that bad, but you know, they could be worse. Ooh, bit of F1 Manager. I really enjoyed F1 Manager, and I really hope they do a sequel. My main criticism with F1 Manager is they didn't put any female drivers in. Yeah, we'll condemn him. There is a nice mod that lets you mod in some female drivers. And I did manage to win the World Championship with Jamie Chapman. Is it? At Aston Martin. But I really, really liked F1 Manager. Well, the thing is, the game, essentially, because it reps everything down in driver recruitment terms to F2, F3, it wouldn't have been that hard for them to kind of expand that slightly and include a few adjacent female drivers. Jamie Chadwick, that's it. But honestly, really loved the game, and I really, really hope that they do it better. Oh, what did you pick? What congenital trait did you pick? Please don't be Herculean. Really need to know which congenital trait. Can we have a look? Can we see what congenital trait has been locked in? Like, which one did you architect in? I feel like you should be able to tell us, game. Like, are we just never going to know which trait got locked in here? Does it not even tell you, like, if they've got the trait and you hover over it? Motorsport Manager with the mod, there's the really big total conversion mod, is really good fun. But F1 Manager I really like. I really hope that they do another one and that they expand the reach so that they can go full... yeah, evil murder scheme. Murder scheme against the man who said I had a small penis. Because I'm in no way insecure about that as a character. Oh, we were going to rename him Boris, weren't we? Because he is a gluttonous, arrogant man. He's absolutely a Boris. Fucking Boris. Look, I'm going to be honest, Boris. If Simon here turns out to be any good, you are very short for this world. Can you check in a dynasty screen where it shows the unlocked legacies above open legacies? I don't think you can. Yeah, I'll pick a random trait. I'm trying to figure out how to tell. Yeah, I really want to know. Like, you'd think there'd at least be a hierarchy the AI sticks to. He is an absolute Boris, and we need to get him out of the line of succession. We can call a hunt. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll send him a... Damn it. Still going to try and kill him. Don't care if we've got a low chance. How you looking, buddy? Not healthy. Ooh, she might actually turn out to be quite useful. Oh, on this one... No, it tells you that it's been taken, but it doesn't tell you what it is. Which is very annoying. They're blatantly going to take octogenarian if we can't steal that dynasty off of them as well. But we should be able to. By the time we get up to the points for the next one, we should be able to steal it. Yeah, no, improve it. That's fine. It's duck! Come on, the duck. 41% chance. Let's see if we can get him with our murder duck. Wave your murder ducks if you've got them, chat. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to Mayor Archer Nasser alone. It will be rubbed with poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. Bon appetit. God damn it! He's bedridden. Well, let's try again. The bidaists have performed. Good for them. Well done. I'm proud of you. We can imprison you. Do we want to? No, because you are of our dynasty. You're basically one of the offshoots of our dynasty. You're the Italian offshoot of our dynasty. The Bagliatonis. Oh, well. Rival died. Nice. One less. Prince Hosep really likes us now. We've done well with the sway on him. Yeah, let's get rid of her. Don't think we're going to get more kids out of Guntroda. Is it time to murder her and see if we can spork out a son? We're 62. Marry this Czech woman. She's Bedouin. Doesn't that give us camels? I don't want to go below 19 stewardship. So we need their stewardship bonus. Does Czech have any interesting units? Guessing not. Table of Princes. Nice, you can go house seniority. That's worth knowing. That is worth knowing. Czech has a Zabrojnosh. They're heavy infantry though, aren't they? I think. Yeah, heavy infantry. We're only allowed to recruit cavalry. But she's young enough to potentially have a baby. Honey. I love you, honey. But... oh, nice. You give me a copy of the Iliad. One of my favourite books. Legitimately one of my favourite books in real life. Daughter dear, can you help us kill your mother? Cheers. Oh! Shit! Don't kill her yet! Fuck! 2 months. Nah, the Iliad's much better than the Odyssey. Odyssey is really good. I do very much enjoy the Odyssey. Odysseus is a great character. Honey, I hate to tell you, your life literally depends on this. Whatever you do, don't be late with that birth. Because this is a close race for you here. Really rooting for you here, honey. Really rooting for you. Chat's really rooting for you as well. Non-spindly son. Honey. Yeah, but it doesn't matter that she's intelligent. What's our opinion on that country? What, Alania? Yeah, I know. I feel like we should prosper in the Allans and we should try and get one of our really crappy Allans onto it over. Caspian Steppe. Nice. You don't see the Caspian Steppe popping up very often. Yeah, she died in a 3-month childbirth. Look, I think we gave you a fair run, honey. A toast to your health and successful childbirth once again. Oh dear, how sad, our wife is dead. Do not want to marry an Allan. She's young enough to have kids. She's intelligent. Get over here. We needed to do that because we just to keep our domain holding reasonable. Yeah, but that was the main reason. I had to find someone who still had good stewardship because we are massively over our stuff already. Have we finished educating our other daughter yet? We do. Right, let's see if Simon can turn out better than Boris. Because please don't make me play as Boris. That's one reason I've been using them. You can get Spencer as good stewardship as your primary wife. Yeah, it's good in game as well. It's good in game as well. Boom, boom. Simon can absolutely keep... Oh, no, diligent. 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 Simon already making a play to get the throne here. That was not Boris I changed. That was Simon. Duquesne! Thank you very much for the Prime sponsorship. That is very much appreciated. Yeah, Boris here is not fucking long for this world. Ooh, got a sword though. We are not endorsed by our bishop. Let's sort that out, shall we? I'm trying to build a bit of a war chest up, which is a bit of a problem as well. We have several Georgian swords. We have a number of swords. Prowess 4, Prowess 3, Knight Effectiveness, Advantage in Planes, Enemy Fatal Punches, Prowess 5. Yeah, we'll take that one. Boris thinks he's an astute intellectual. Yeah, Boris, you are not inheriting my kingdom. We need... Oh, we don't want that marriage now. We don't want that marriage. Byzantexit, yeah. Boris is very much denying Simon's WhatsApp messages. She's looking decent as well. Yeah, that's it. He occasionally quotes Latin and he thinks he's really clever. Sure, I'll be a marshal. The main issue here is we need Sophia to die. Can we fabricate a hook on you? Yes. Let's not seduce our daughter. I mean, the good news is we can murder Boris. This whole week of news has felt that the world's hate Garrus and decided to show that the Brexit tapes were far too reasonable. Yeah, well, yeah. It does appear that my satirical published version of Brexit is slightly less terrible than the real version. Slightly less ridiculous than the real version was. Oh, I need to charge my phone. Chat, I need to charge my phone. You should have told me this. New Archbishop. Does this one like us? He does. Chat, our Archbishop likes us. After we dropped a stupid amount of money on the last one. Men-at-Arms negotiations. Ooh, drop the maintenance on Men-at-Arms. Nice. Right, I feel like we are going to boost them up to size 2 when we get a chance. Do we not have... We do have Manaspa. Yeah, that's fine. We've got our Manaspa. Well, hello, Despotista Bodana. Let's see if you can do better than my last wife. Sweet, we got a hook on Sophia. I feel like most of this guy's life has been tied into sorting out his fucking succession. We could probably do with that. We probably could do some land expansion. There's no harm in it. Oh, we got a son. Oh, we got a genius son. Oh, you beauty. Best wife. Best wife. Best wife. Streamer luck. What are we calling him? Alexander, because he's a good one. Yeah. No, I think we save Alexander No, let's get an Alexander in now. Let's get an Alexander in now. It's the good version of Boris. Right, that means we're flipping to medicine focus and trying not to fucking die for as long as possible. Call him Philip. Good shout. I like that a lot. Phil. Because I feel like Alexander should be beautiful as well. He is absolutely not swimming anywhere. He is banned from swimming. Absolutely banned from swimming. Feline companion, yes please. Court artifacts. Nothing there. Oh, do we have a court tutor? Mittens. Always cat. Like, does anyone ever not take the cat decision on that? What's our new artifact that it thinks we've got? Oh, it's the Iliad, isn't it? We want to equip that because we're now on learning. We want the prayers for Tengri, and we want, instead of that, we want Fine Iliad. And no more fucking. No more fucking ever. Right, we really need to bank the cash now, because if we die before this kid comes of age, he's going to have a lot of enemies. Right, more importantly... hey, hey. Yeah, no, you know, I keep doing this, and I'm really sorry about it. Honestly, this time, definitely, won't happen again, I promise you. Promise, promise, promise. This time. 17-year gap is going to be big, but it's not impossible. Why does everyone have to be fat? Simon, you can be... Right, we need to not die, so that is definitely the fat side of the family. She's going to be quite good as well, I suspect. Oh, she's the one we're going to have to marry to an Alan, isn't she? We could make her... can we war on you? You're just sitting there all independent. No. How are we looking at... Right, he got inherited... Oh no, he didn't get inherited away. That wasn't ours to begin with. No! Your wife stays in jail. What's this war over? War against tyranny? Go for it. Mate, I'm not convinced you're going to win that. If I'm honest. Not convinced you're going to win that. But yeah, now basically, so he will, by the time they're married, she will be, what, 32? 34. So she'll have 10 years of popping out sprogs. Just a cat, deal with it. Right, we should do some territorial expansion here. I don't think we can build any of these yet, which is annoying. We do need to push on science, basically. New Basileus, righto. Steward, yes please. Also, don't think we can modify our contract again, can we? Yeah. We do need to modify that to be better. It's decent, but we could do better. Right, building improvements. So we definitely want to boost pastoral lands in Abkhazia, because that is our capital. Or will be our capital when we move it back. Which we can't do because we moved it already. We could move it to Tbilisi, but... Ani we still control at the moment. That is part of the Duchy of Greater Armenia, which is freaking huge, and we are absolutely keeping hold of. And that is optimized at the moment, mostly around nothing in particular. Could swap that to military camps. You are eco, so upgrade on that. You are Abkhazia, which is probably eco as well. Right, let's bank cash now. Let's bank cash. Right, I want at least 500 in the bank. That's our 500 in the bank is going to be our new baseline because I think we really need it. Because if we die too soon here, we're going to have a minority with Prince Philip, and that is going to be tough. Good news is we can marry a lot of sisters off for alliances. The other news is Boris is out of the fucking succession now. Do not die. Now you can go back to... He is quite good, so let's get him back on religious conversion. Because he's only taking 3 years to convert places, which is really nice. Our brother died. Rip our brother. Learning, give me wash your hands. Simon's not going to be bad if he gets stubborn. Someone asked me why I lived in an earthquake-prone area. I'm not sure really, I just picked the area on default. Boom, boom. We got rat-free, that's nice. Any good? Skill is legendary. Yes, we will sponsor you. That is expensive, but we will sponsor you. Not going to miss out on the chance for legendary armor. We should probably marry our Juliana off. She's not married. What do we want to marry her to? Look, you're pretty, kid. I want that dynasty. Got a Slovenian nephew. Wouldn't that give me armoured horsemen, potentially? Or is it too early for that? They're not that related. He's chased. She is our spy master, yes. But as long as we don't marry to someone with territory, that's not going to change. Catalans get units, don't they? Where was that Catalan dude? Oh, he's a mayor though, so we can't do that. Basque. Don't the Basques get units? I thought the Basques got units. Maybe not. Either way, he's handsome. Let's get some traits in the dynasty. Pensive. Stewardship, good. Because you need to be good on stewardship. No, sadly not. I'm currently in a Basque run. I wasn't sure if they got like one of the light horseman units. But seems not. And normally I'd be annoyed that his learning went up there, but I think that's good because we'll hopefully bias his other traits towards useful things. We do need to think about his education. I do strongly suspect we're going to get Princess Juliana to educate him. Oh, maybe we have to do it. The problem we've got is... I mean, we've got ambitious. We should be able to... There's a chance we can give him ambitious. %65% chance. Cool. Certainly at this stage of the game, stewardship is the strongest by most margins. Go away. Because at this stage of the game, it allows us to control a much larger domain. Because we haven't unlocked various of the dynasty, the cultural stuff that is going to boost all of that. The other problem is we're not Armenian, and we need to get back to being Armenian. My wife is allergic to my cat, obviously. I don't care. It's my cat. At least you can have understanding. Don't need her in jail. This will be nice because it's the only way we can actually get the Armenian Principalities title. Because it has no de jure territories. Yeah, they do need to wind that event down. It definitely fires too much. Yeah, goes slightly higher again. I am now a drunkard. Don't die. Firstly, I would like to, because you are probably going to be really good. Surprisingly not. We need a physician as well. So it's going to give me prowess +8, injury resistance +5, and prestige. But yeah, sure. I feel like we should give that armor a name. What are we calling that armor, chap? You are very good and love a bit of the hash as well. Sure. Ooh, when did we get that? That's nice. Right, what are we calling our Georgian laminar armor? Because I feel like it does deserve a name. It's of sufficiently high quality to deserve a name. So, answers on a postcard, chat. What are we calling it? I feel like we should just deal with him. Not least, it's a handy opportunity to see how much it costs us when our armies are fully raised. Okay, so we can at the moment just about afford them, but that won't stay once we're not steward. Yeah, the gift of my bright companionship is most definitely enough. Didn't we decide I'm allowed siege engines? Because this game is going to be very hard if I'm not allowed siege engines. I feel like siege engines should be allowed. Oh, fuck off. Less murderers, please. Siege engines are pulled by horses. That's allowed. Sneaky daughter, quite possibly. Finish convert faith. I want to keep him on convert faiths because he's very good. Like, whilst we've got a good bishop, I think we really want to be pushing on the convert faiths. Yeah, the Mongolians were decent. The Mongolians were good because they knew what they needed to learn, basically. They weren't stupid. So when they saw an opportunity to use something that could be used, they very much took it over. So yeah, they went big on siege. Big fans of lobbing plague-ridden corpses over walls were the Mongolians. Huge fan of it. Sir, I believe the word is yoink. Right, who are we giving this to? Simon, I feel like you're about to get some territory. But firstly, we're going to marry you. Klingenberger? The hell? Diverge from Franconian. Klingenberger aesthetics. And she's 33, but she is pretty. I feel like we should, just because she's called Eisentrude von Lusatia of the Klingenberger dynasty. Like, I just feel that name deserves to be married. But on the other hand, we've got Dorothea here, who's beautiful, or Gary Failure. Gary Failure Tzirithon. And she's lustful, so I'll have kids. Simon, have you ever considered being the Count of Aran? I feel like it's a job that would suit you. Not least because you're better a steward than he would be. Now on John Peel's evening sessions, Gary Fillier and the Trazophones. Yeah, well, it's very prog rock. She wants to forge a brooch. She is very competent. Yes. Disband all. Do we have a court tutor? Double guards. Ketavan. Ketavan is future wife material. Oh, we can name after the cabbage again. Yeah, you can be a cabbage girl. Do we have a court? We do not. Princess Sophia. Excellent. Good work. Right. Prince Phil. We are going to educate him. And we want him to study Armenian. Who's he going to learn it off? I don't think it really matters who he learns it off, does it? I don't think it makes a difference. Go do other things and enjoy other things, Pangolin. Thank you for stopping by. Um, 66% chance we gain lots of stuff. We did. That's useful. Yeah, no, I'm all up for the Basileus liking me more. Well up for the Basileus liking me more. So 50% chance. Stick to your own duties. My tower crumbles during... I didn't even know I was building a tower. What? Oh, god damn it. Did we miss a royal court event? That's annoying. That's annoying, that is. Oh, come off it. Is that Boris getting Larry? Now, our leech does like us. So can we get anything good out of him? I don't really want him in the capital. Mind you, it's dev. It's still free dev. Yeah. It's worth a try. Ericles St. Samuel's Mercy Jepadze. Is that his wrestling name? We need new marshal. You know what? Prince Sarkis, you can have it. Still not dead. We can hang around for another. Don't you dare fucking die. Seduce scheme power and a prestige boost. Nice. No! Killed my wife. Quick, marry someone with really high stewardship. Oh man, is there no one of really high stewardship around? I do have fertile checked. That is a good point. We don't necessarily need them to be fertile. Wolfilda, how you doing? That is well spotted, pond 26535. Thank you very much. Well, better than the 26534 other ponds, without a doubt. Annoyingly, we're only one off being able to support another thing. I don't think he's going to go swimming. No. I'm not having him. I'm not risking him swimming. 26535? No, I don't. I will not claim otherwise. I'm a modest man. Ironically, we protected the Armenian principalities just by existing. Right, she is better again. That's good. Is she too old to have kids now? Because if so, we'll let her out. Not quite. When she hits, what's it, 45? We'll let her out. Is it 44 or 46 that kids stop happening at? I think it's 44. I think. Faith conversion is done. God damn it. That's my fucking Archbishop. But he's so good. Right, well. Look, I know you're a crazy murderer. But if you could just carry on doing 19 years. The irony is he would actually have sorted out my succession now. Kind of, but we'd go straight to Boris. We should probably give Boris some land. No! 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 Why? We let him off. Fuck. Oh, we've got to go as Boris. I don't want to be Boris. No, we've got to go as fucking Boris. Right. Hey, it's me again. What is wrong with Boris? He's Boris. He is a gluttonous, arrogant, lazy person who thinks he's an astute intellectual. Does he sound familiar at all? Fuck. Oh yeah, cheers, Mittens. Thanks a lot, Mittens. Now you tell me. Cat's a bit late there. Right, Herbalist would actually make us live longer. I gave him the nickname the Fishy. Fuck. I'm now known as the Fishy. Oh. Why are we trying to kill our wife? Because we could still pop out Sprog, but we can't with her. I'll be Gollum now, pretty much. Right, we need someone lustful. And we need them to be adult, female, and unmarried. And we need them to like us. Which is a problem. She's scaly, no good. She's 70. I need them to be fertile. I need them to not be a ruler. A trait would be nice, but at this point, I think we just accept it's not going to happen. No. Oh, fuck you, game. 30%. We are looking on behalf of ourselves. If we can get a lover and have a baby and legitimize them, there is a very small chance we might still pull this off and not have to be Boris. Does asceticism have a benefit to us? Fucking let me hover! Minor health penalty. No, fuck off. She is insightful thinker, lustful, diligent, and arbitrary. We've got 90% chance we're not going to dabble in it. We have a very minor chance to not be Boris. The other option is Boris pops out a good squad, good sprog now, in which case Boris is getting murdered fucking fast. I'll take the dread loss. Why not murder Boris now and be Simon? Because Simon will not get us the dynasty head. She is probably up for learning. Because the problem we've got is that who is inheriting everything else? Oh shit, why is she inheriting stuff? Oh, because it's going to go down her line. I mean, she'd be better. Oh shit, all of our stuff is going to split. We're going to have to fight to get all of this back. This is going to be tough. Yeah, Boris just gets what his mum would have. This is why we're fucked. Splitting between the female heirs. Kale's pretty good. Oh, this is annoying. If we kill Boris, his stuff goes to... If we kill Boris... his stuff goes to his brother. Goes to Count Simon. Simon is much better and has daughters. But they're not great daughters. Gugut's is decent. We can't disinherit anyone because we're not house head. I mean, she's no longer with... Oh, fuck off! We don't want to go cadet branch, because if we go cadet branch, we stop being the house we want to become. That's the problem. Too far away to invite to court, but not too far away to shag. Apparently so. She's a bleeder. She's wheezing. Lazy and humble isn't going to like me. We need someone who's going to trait match me. She might. Did you spot the note? I did not spot the know thyself popped up. I missed that, in which case we're fucked. Right, well, there we go. We are Despot Boris. I mean, at least with Prego. Oh, all of our beautiful, beautiful troops have gone. Right. Battle plan. We need Abkhazia back first. Now, she is going to instantly rebel. Right, we could try and murder our way back onto that one. Juliana is trickier. We do want Kale, though. So if she pops out... If she pops out a son, we betroth her to Kale. Now, what learnings did he take? That's not bad on the learnings he took. Now, Juliana will like us relatively quickly. If we work on a basis, we're going to try and marry our way back into Juliana's territory. Because we can absolutely send her a fucking sword. We get our brother onto there. He really is not going to like us. I don't, fuck that guy. Oh, right. Okay. Right, Count Garum of Kakheti and Count Mohammed are going to rise. That's fine. We'll slap them down. And that will give us some temporary territory. We are going to need some allies. We can get Simon. And he's got some troops. Every little bit of troops helps at the moment. We're even fucking losing money. That's how bad this is. Okay. And he's intelligent. Okay, that could be worse. Let's try a Philip again. Right, Philip. I need you to marry Kale. Right, that locks her in as an ally. We are definitely going to be able to beat this fucking faction rebellion now. I need you to die. I need you to do it relatively quickly, because that is not a healthy income state. And we're going to have to... 7 months... I don't like doing this, we're going to have to do it. No, we'll leave it for 6 months, then we'll do it. Right, we're ransoming you. We need that 90 gold. She's going for it. She's going for it as well. These guys we want to rebel. Wifey is prego. Oh, we need this to work. It's gone for a few minutes. What happened? We inherited as Boris is what happened. Eudoxius is going for the Byzantine Empire. Have fun with that. Come on. With the recent upset among the peasants of Tushkumi, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of Princess Giora. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the Duchess is passing through the streets. Time for some good old-fashioned modern rule. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Okay, that helped massively because that was our breadbasket. That was our breadbasket. Okay. Stabilized. Now, assuming that we don't want to knock off Kale, we do need to knock off any other kids she gets. So we need to watch for her having other children that we need to knock off. And we do want them to rebel. Because that would give us a bit more territory in the short term as well. Yeah, please, Spy Master, will you help me murder your own children? There is that. There is that. Shit, they're too low to rebel. That's fine. You can absolutely have daughters. Ooh, move capitals. Good shout. We need to be Armenian. But we can potentially... No, it is Armenian. Brilliant. Okay, this is going to cause problems, but we have to do it while we still can. Right, capital is moving back to Tuscany. Tukshimi. This is going to fuck off so many people. Now, what we really need is for her to really like us before we do this. No, I'm not getting involved in a feud. Right, we are now the head of Armenian culture. Did she convert? She did. Good. He converted. Who didn't convert? Guram didn't convert. Sanathia converted. Sanathia is probably not long for this world. Yeah, now we need to go on a massive burst of culture conversion. So that is Armenian. We need to start converting the stuff that we want. I mean, map surroundings just... I think we just abandon the idea. We've got 95-95. That's as good as we're going to get on it. She's got a tyranny war going on anyway. Which she's blatantly going to lose. Did just lose someone out of that scheme. Still at 95. What court events have we got? We'll take advantage of his generosity. Thank you very much. I presume we've got... I can try and out-eat him. Let's not try and out-heat him. Someone is plotting to kill me. Righto. Or plotting to claim my throne. That's fine. We can deal with that. She just got herself captured. She just got herself booted out anyway. Quick, stop. Stop. That just saved your life, girl. That just absolutely saved your life. He needs taken down a peg or two. Do we have reasons to imprison him? We don't. There's no point murdering him. That's 4 years. It's a bit easier this time. He might pull that off. Someone is very much trying to claim my throne. Now, we're not trying to murder anyone at the moment, so let's push you back to that. It might be her, you know. I mean, you should absolutely send some ultimatums. Please feel free to send that ultimatum. Yeah, there goes. Right. Okay, stabilized kingdom. Also, our aunt is now available for marriage. Where is she? Where's Daddy? You are available for marriage and have good traits. I mean, we could get some serious marriage alliances in with her. But I'm not sure we want to. I think we just want some good kids, don't we? Because she is quite useful to have around. We did want an Alan, because then we could culturally go for... We really need to get some horse cavalry. There's no Allans. I can't believe there's no Allans around at all. Because there were before. I mean, literally next to Alania. You can't tell me that there aren't some Allans in his court that we can marry. Oh, it's because we need... Don't we need the religion match as well? Right. We want all inside diplomatic range. We either want them to be Allans. We do want them to be male. Like, he's very fertile. I'd ideally not like them to not be a ruler, because then we can matrilineal it. In an ideal world, they'd have traits. Do Hungarians have horse archers in game? That's a good question. Problem is we can't marry any of these because they're Tengri. Is that our... I think the problem is we haven't got... Avars would do it, wouldn't they? Avars as horse lords. just need someone who's going to give us horses. Some Orthodox ones hanging around, we could marry them. Just having a quick scan for traits. That gets us an Avar. Which would get us Horse Lords. I feel like we just kind of want Horse Lords. Can we not take it culturally? So I'd much rather have it than fervent temple builders. Is it a regional one? Can you only take Horse Lords if you're of the right region? Is it one you can't take, only certain characters start with? Is that what it is? I think that might be it, you know. Is Horse Lords one of the only ones you can only take, like you start with it? Yeah, steppe cultures. So I think we have to marry in to get our horse archers. Mongolic or Turkic heritage, yeah, so it's essentially you've got to be steppy, haven't you? So given that we're not going to diverge, I think we do that. And then we need to give her a court position so she doesn't fuck off. Would she be any good as a tutor? She might be. Apparently we can't appoint her as tutor. We can appoint you. Why can't we make her any of our things? She is at our court. I wish it'd give you a bit more reasoning behind what you can and can't do. Oh, she's a child. Yeah, absolutely. Good point, Critical Chewy. Welcome to the stream. You're absolutely right. Let's pin her because we need her. When she comes of age, we need to give her a job. I feel like appointing our murderous bishop as our personal champion is a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. I think we are going to do it anyway. Hagi Mask Sipos. Hang on, I'm going to get this one. Hagi Mask Agimas Sipos Giros. Thank you very much for the follow. And you disguised as an adult. I see through your description. Right, kingdom stabilized. So, we know... So when Uncle Dear dies, my cousin, wife, and queen is going to inherit that territory. She should also become the head of that house, which means our kid becomes the head of that house. So what we probably want to be thinking about now is a bit more expansion. Because we are generating all right. We're back up to all right troop numbers. And we know long term, because we're married, because he's marrying the cabbage, we'll inherit that territory as well. We just have to make sure that she doesn't have any more children. She is preggo. That may well need dealing with. What happens if we get killed? Right now, we're fine, because he's going to inherit everything. Now, I feel like we'd do well to just mop up some of the little bordering territories. Count Simon is trying to claim our throne. Bring it, Simon. Now, Prince Sarkis has claims on the Sheikdom of Terabim. He likes us. He is our uncle. He only has one title. We're not going to want to hold on to it anyway. I think we go for it. Siege guy as well, that's nice. We have got another son, Prince Babkin here. Bring it. Oh, we're martial. That's actually quite useful. It does push us into profit. Philip is bossy, which means he's going to be good on stewardship, which we'd want. We will take truth as relative. Motherfucker. Did he just die on us? He did. You little shit. Right, what other wars have we got lurking around? So we can go to war with the Duchess of Cappadocia, apparently. We can go to war with... Where the hell's that? Yeah, let's not do that. Don't need any of that. We can go war with the Yazidis. How are they looking? Strongish. He is not looking healthy. But surprisingly unmurderable. How much do we get from being our Legis Council? So we are currently getting Prowess +4. This is the thing it really helped with us on, is Army Gold Maintenance drop. And we've got bigger levy sizes. What we could really do with is that. Because we could amend our contract. we amended our contract, we could get some nice stuff out of it. Yeah, fine. Whoever you are, you can get out. Now, Philip, we're going to want to grow up as an Alan so that he gets the... We want the cultural conversion. As soon as he culture converts, we take back his education. Well, yes, because we don't want him getting our traits anyway. Because our traits are terrible. So he's probably going to get a lower education trait because we're going to have to give him to someone who isn't smart. But I think it's better. Uncle dear, can you kindly die? Do now have a hook on Juliana. There's not really much point us taking domain off of her because we can't hold it anyway. Do need a new court tutor. You're old enough to learn a language yet? No. You put all the horsey friends in the Discord. Nice. Horsey units is our goal here. There's some low county control. Get that boosted up. The Maguro Norse hybrid. Fascinating. The Maguro Norse. Horse lords and coastal warriors. Damn. Chat, am I allowed Varangians? Because if we married into them, we'd get both archers. We could hire both archers and Varangians. That is a fucking scary culture. I feel like I should be allowed Varangians. What are we actually innovating into, by the way? Battlements, that's fine. But then I would like... Oh yeah, it was cavalry or cavalry counters. Do they counter cavalry cav? Where were they again? Yeah, they counter heavy cavalry. We're allowed them. Oh shit. We need to be sod the Allens. We want to be marrying into the Maguro Norse. They're just terrifying. We're allowed to marry into them because they're the Mogs as well. Seahorses. Seahorses. Taltocism. Unreformed Uralic. I feel like we're not going to be able to persuade any of them to join our court, which is annoying. But we could just send him to the foreign court to get educated. Like, that would do us. See, there's some cultural shenanigans afoot, which is always fun. There is, mostly because there's an absolutely terrifyingly useful culture on our border. I mean, we could just kidnap someone. Basically, we want Prince Phil here to grow up with that culture. Compassionate and zealous and vengeful is not useful to us. Dripper here. Ambitious, arrogant and vengeful. Top lodgings would add 50 to guest acceptance. That is one way we could do it. Sham 101. Thank you very much for the follow. Fickle, just and brave. Brave, deceitful and vengeful. How you doing? She's on a -50. Can't hook her. Can't fuck her. We don't have any heathens lurking in our court. I mean, we could seduce her, but we need to flip to temptation and get rid of the attraction penalties. So it is doable. And it would be very Boris. We basically only need to appoint her in time to actually do the culture flip. Like, that's the only time we need to do it. This is a public service announcement. Can all heathens form an orderly queue in the courtyard? Yeah, quite. The alternative is we conquer a bit of their territory. Because then we'd gain access to them as vassals. Like, they'd still be in the court. seduction seems the most likely route. Right, our wife is now head of the Armenian principalities. Did she become culture head? She did. Excellent. So that means when our wife dies, our son should become culture head. And house head. So that will make us the head of the house. Because house head heir is Prince Philip of Georgia. So that we have pulled off. As long as we inherit appropriately. Does mean we're one above our domain limit now, which is a bit annoying because now she's not giving us bonuses, but c'est la vie. So we are on the path to controlling the house. Right, well that fails. I feel like, oh, we can justify it. We can get away with him losing 30 opinion of our, or 30 opinion of us. Booty things. You lot are getting slapped down so hard it's not even funny. See, we could cancel this marriage now. Well, that bishop is very far from our holy man. She can get us an alliance. King of Bulgaria might be useful. She can marry the King of Bulgaria. That's very useful because he's got coastline territory, so he'll come help us in our war. I feel like we just do that. I know it's not matrilineal, but... yeah, go for it. I think that's just a good alliance. That leaves us perfectly placed to slap these arseholes down. I mean, isn't he a criminal? He is. Maybe we just try and trigger that. Because with the King of Bulgaria's help, we'll beat... It's those four fuckers that are going to rebel. A UI question. If a character has multiple dead spouses, do they line up in the portrait? Yeah, you can scroll through them. It's these little arrows here. Robot Rob redeemed a histofact. What one did we do earlier? I can't remember what I did earlier. Oh, the you know, like if you look at certain, like there became this tradition of American cars having wood panels on the side. That's actually a result of steel shortages after World or during and after World War Two. So the whole kind of you want a wooden paneled car was kind of like it was a thing that car manufacturers had to do in the immediate aftermath of World War Two. But they kind of turned it into a feature, not a bug. So all those horrific wooden panelled cars, and then seeing the plastic reworks of them throughout the 70s and 80s, all comes from car makers going, shit, we can't get enough steel to make cars. Let's use some wood and make it a thing. I feel like it's in our interest to provoke this revolt because they've got a ton of territory we'd quite like, and we've got the allies to pull it off. And we can win it in the 10 minutes before I need to stop streaming. Now, we have a valid reason to imprison him. So he will rise up in rebellion. Bring it. No one else join him? Sucks to be you, dude. Absolutely sucks to be you. Hello! How you doing, buddy? Nice thing about this is he's a foreign faith, so we're racking up some piety for doing this. Yeah, your wood panel station wagons. Do people know why they're called station wagons? Because this is a fun one as well. They're called station wagons because they're originally designed to be almost kind of the very early version of minibuses. So the idea was it was a car that guest houses in like kind of the American kind of like, was it? All the American kind of guest house stuff around lakes and things. They'd have station wagons to literally carry guests to the station. That's where the name comes from. I have one, but I'm winning some more, because winning some more means I'm actually picking up piety. So we're going to go smack them down. And assuming we pull it off. Right, we're going to have to go fertility, but then we have to go for unshackled lust. We're going to flip to seduction. This is potentially problematic. Oh, hello, Max. Bex, know you're up here. I don't think you should be wandering around. You're not going to get any food out of the auto feeder. Are we winning? Well, we're not losing. Often not losing is as good as winning. Sir, I believe the word is yoink. You can give me that 10 gold. And we're going to give that out to someone. Damn. He's a bit good. Don't know what that was, but we're going to do it anyway. Snow Grotto redeemed a history fact. You just had the station wagon one. The station wagon one's a good fact. You can't tell me that station wagon one isn't a good fact. Isn't that the really good territory? It's pretty damn good, yeah. Maybe we do want that long term. If we're going to hold anything around here, it's better than holding... Well, that's quite good. Right, there's no more faith conversion we need to do, so you might as well get some claims in for us. Head of faith, give me gold. I don't rarely wear trousers in the house. I'm more of a shorts person. Right, we're decently well off for gold, so is there anything else we want to build? We could build some more towns around here. Need 400 for that. Why can we not build that? Oh, because it's still technically Georgian. How long on cultural conversion on that? 23 months. Right, so we're getting a claim in there. We're going to start nibbling some of these territories now, I think. Because this we'll inherit, and then we can flip our title to being that. Georgie is getting to the age where he needs to be educated. Now we're going to go with the seducing our way into the good culture. So early on, what we actually want to do is find someone who can educate him for traits. Shazni here is ambitious, wrathful, and generous. We might want to give him to his aunt. One of his aunts is probably the best bet. Because it's basically about can we get him to give him some good traits. See, she's got patient, which is quite nice. She's got deceitful and wrathful. Ambitious, generous. Right, I tell you what. Will you do me a favour? And educate George. If we educate Kale. And we'll convert a culture for you at the same time. Right, that now means you've got a slot. And for now, can you educate Philip for me? That kid very much needs to die. Doesn't necessarily need to die now, but does need to die at some point. Yep, we'll convert that. It's not great, but at least it's something else we can stick in the royal court. 18 months left on cultural conversion. Go away. Oh, we have too many sons. He's an Allen. Yeah, our heir is going to have to do a lot of work here. Might be downstairs nursery, might not be. Right, should we do a quick war for this before we finish? Yeah, we can beat him. Well, they might actually have enough troops to win this, you know. I think we'll be alright, though. They were too slow. They were just too slow. If they'd been a bit quicker, they'd have pulled that off. Can you show the local... Yeah, I can do. So they're probably going to come back in here in a minute, but we'll see. Weak hook on Kale is decent. Now, I'm not against us dying relatively quickly. If I'm honest. Ah, the Garlic King, one of my favourite traits. Let's start to find secrets on her. There's not really much reason to fight that, so we won't. That can go to... We have a beautiful cousin. Is he anyone's heir? I don't think so. You know what, Melek? Have some territory. Yeah, I mean, we're just ill. We're not going to die. It's just a bit of COVID. Just a touch, light touch of COVID. But...